Hello and welcome everyone to GadgetWarm.com's new review. Well, I'm here to tell you why the iPad 3 sucks. Since I have the white iPad, I'm gonna tell you why it really sucks. Actually, the color really doesn't matter. You have the black one, you have the white one, it's a preference. But one thing I've noticed between the black one and the white one, I had both of these over the period of the last 2 days. I think the black one kind of blends in with the screen, so when you're watching a movie or something, it gives you that cinema effect. But the white one kind of restricts your screen size. Now coming to the actual iPad regardless of the color. One thing that I really noticed about the iPad was the battery life. The battery life is amazing, no doubt about that. 10 hours it lasts, and I'm an Android user, so coming from Android, that's a pretty good battery life. But when it comes to charging this beast, it's also a very, how can I say it, very hectic process, I guess. Because I put it on charging 10:30 at night, and by 12, it was like 10-20% charged. Then I thought maybe it's going to take all night to charge it, and I woke up 7 o'clock in the morning and saw it, and it was only 95% charged. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because that would practically last me throughout the day depending on the use. But I think it should be 100% charged in less time than that, because not always we charge it at night. Sometimes we need to charge it on the go before going somewhere. So it should take fairly less time to charge it. Now another thing is the camera. People are boasting that it's such a good camera, and I do agree, it does give you better results than the iPad 2. But honestly, when holding this big thing in hand, that kind of ruins it, because it's kind of shaky when you're holding such a big platform to take pictures. It's not as handy as you would like for it to be. I mean, it's just not a camera which you can use to take daily pictures. Sometimes if you have iPad on you and you just want to take pictures on the go, maybe, but not an amazing camera. The results are okay though. Now, the weight. Obviously, the weight is an issue for me for this thing, because I had iPad 2, and I think iPad 2 was much better designed in terms of weight and thickness. It was thinner than this one, and it was also lighter, and that kind of felt that you were actually holding a good Apple product. This one kind of feels heavy a little, so if you're about to give it to a kid or a teenager, or even yourself, it doesn't feel like, you know, it doesn't really give you that quite Apple feel that you're holding something elegant in your hand. Otherwise, the iPad was just like iPad 2, but another thing that they improved on this one was Retina Display. But I mean, it's kinda useless, because they don't have that many apps for Retina Display as of now. Maybe they will come up with new ones within the next 1 year, but by then we all know they're gonna come up with the new iPad, I guess. So also the quad-core graphics are really good, but there weren't too many games to take advantage of that. If you really want to use quad-core graphics, there are, I would say, 2 or 4, or maybe at max 10 games which really use that. So at this stage, it's practically useless to have this iPad. I think with iPad 2 you can just do about everything that you can do with this one, besides the screen resolution and the camera, which again, if you really want those, then you can have them, but there's not that much stuff to support them. So that was my review of why iPad sucks. Well, iPad sucks because it's from Apple anyways. So thank you very much, and please don't forget to subscribe.